stiff leg deadlifts, or Romanian deadlifts, as some people call it. Extremely excellent exercise to do for bringing up your deadlift, for weightlifting, in terms of bodybuilding, for posterior chain development, glutes, hamstrings, lower back, for developing torso tightness, upper back strength, tightness. There are a couple of usual problems that we see with the people that come through here, and they're easy fixes. So I'll go through how I do it and how we teach it to our athletes at Adonis Athletics, and we'll talk about it step by step. So first thing we want to do is we want to get into like a conventional deadlift stance. So feet about shoulder width apart. You don't want it to be like too wide. Pretty much what you use for your conventional deadlifts. I'm wearing like weightlifting shoes, just doing some weightlifting. Normally I wear flats, but it's not such a bad thing to wear the shoes because it gives you a little bit of extra range of motion. And most people, they need that extra range because they are pretty flexible, like the weight touches the ground before they get a full range of motion to that sort of thing. So, grab the bar, again, conventional deadlift stance. Now from here you have two options. You can either pick it up like a normal deadlift and start the rep from here, or you can just start the rep, the very first rep, off the ground from a dead start. I prefer to do it from a dead start because it's a little bit harder, and having that one extra hard rep, getting the bar going from nothing, from a standstill, I think is better. Now, I don't know if you can see it too well because I've got pants on, but your knees are not supposed to be dead straight. I know the name says stiff leg deadlifts, but it's actually, there's a little bit of a bend in the knee. Having the knee straight is not always too great for certain pressures that get put on the back of the knee and the hamstrings and things like that. So have the knees just slightly bent. How much? Just have the shins vertical. So when you look at your shins from the side, it should be completely vertical. It shouldn't be like slanting backwards, and it shouldn't be slanting forwards. As long as you're maintaining that, so that means like your knee more or less on top of your ankle. As long as you maintain that and lock it in, you're good to go. Keep the bar close, keep your back straight and your torso rigid. Then you brace tight, so come up and back down. I like to touch and go. And you carry on like that. The whole time, the bar stays very close to the leg. You'll see there's almost no gap between the bar and my legs. And you don't want to bounce the bar off the ground. You just want to gently tap and back up. You don't want to be doing this. Not good. Just like that, tap and back up. What else? The hip hinge is extremely important. So you see, one of the major problems that people do is they start relying on quads too much because the posterior chain is not strong enough. So as they're coming down, they'll start to bend too much at the knee, so they'll do this. They'll come down and they'll do that. So it turns into a deadlift. You wanna make sure that at all times, this here is locked in place. It's never moving. All that's happening is this hinges back and hinges forward. As you're going down from the top position, so you got from here you got to brace, right? Brace tight, hold, and you go down by pushing the hips back. If you get to a point, so let's just say here, where you feel like you're starting around, don't keep going. Come back up again. That usually happens either due to weakness or due to lack of flexibility, or both. Doesn't matter, just wherever you feel like you can get to, while keeping the back straight, just keep going until you feel like you're going to lose that tightness in your rounding. Then come back up, don't keep going. That's very important. And to improve that, improve your bracing. Your bracing technique, as it gets better, you'll be able to control that better. And remember to not squat down, hinge back. So hips back. Imagine there's a wall behind you and you're trying to touch the wall with your ass. So you're just reaching for the wall and back up. Reaching for the wall and back up. Everything here is set in stone. Everything here is set in stone. Nothing moves. It's just this segment here that's sort of is animated, it's moving. Hopefully that helps out. Let me know if you got any questions about the execution. We can do more videos, but hopefully that clears up some technique issues with the stiff leg deadlifts. Great exercise, make sure you do it.